What's going on, guys? It's E from the Easy Entrepreneur YouTube channel. I flip diabetic supplies full time. I'm a 6-figure diabetic test strip flipper. And this video is about just, going full time with a diabetic test strip business. And is it the only business that you should be operating? So there's a few things. So you could build the bag up really crazy in the diabetic test strip business. You could really build your bag up, right? I would say after the 4 years of being in this business and you're starting now, or you're seeing this now, save your money, right? Look at how much you got coming in, dial down on a particular marketing strategy that works, throw your money into that, and just build this thing up. Build it up to the point you saved up a good amount of money, and then jump into another marketing strategy. But save it up to the point that you feel like if this thing just stopped or whatever, or slowed up, that you feel like your time wasn't wasted, right? It was well worth it. You got out of business or whatever, and you're like, hey, I came up, I stacked 50,000, I stacked 100,000, or whatever the case is. And I say that because it could be a little volatile, because there's different laws that are always on the desk of these politicians and stuff like that. So where some supplies buyers stop buying certain supplies for a certain period of time because the government is trying to make things more affordable, so the prices are over the place, and the people above us don't know what's going on, so that trickles down with us. So you'll have situations like that. Not, mind you, we buy 60, 70 different supplies, so that's only just a small portion, like 1 or 2 supplies, 3 or 4 supplies. You're like, oh shit, I'm sitting on this and I can't sell it right now. You just hold on to it and until things change. And I see things change all the time. I don't think I've seen one supply yet in my 4 years that we just stopped buying. Nah, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen price go down, crazy goes down like crazy, and people are panicking, and a few months later, shit shoot back up. I see it all the time. The other volatile part of it is that the buyers could be a little like all over the place. Even though they're running multi-million-dollar businesses, they got offices and warehouses, it could be a little all over the place, man. And you start pushing big numbers, right? You can mess around, have $40,000 out of supplies, and you just waiting. You know what I'm saying? And communication is all over the place. Sometimes they're making mistakes. You gotta check them on the mistakes. It could get into that point. It's not for the faint-hearted. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to have a good amount of money to weather the storm, just in case you're waiting for a bunch of invoices to be paid and you're not stopping your business, right? You can't have $30,000-$40,000 out and then your customers are still selling to you and you tell them you can't buy nothing because you don't got no money. So that's why you want to save and stuff like that and weather that storm. The buyers will get to you. So don't take this as negative or anything. Just take this as, I need to save my money. I'm in this business. This is a great opportunity. Take the opportunity. Do not let this pass. Everyone should do this business. So take the opportunity, but be smart about it, because this thing could be all over the place on certain different aspects. And the way to combat that is just save your money. You know what I'm saying? Another way too is, after you start doing your thing in this, start looking at other business models, right? Get into other business models to bring in some more income. Like get into credit repair, get into Instagram theme pages, get into YouTube automation, get into, selling get into e-commerce, anything, get into that and start building that. And now remember, if this is your first time building a business and you built the diabetic test strip business, you started seeing success, remember, now you're like, yo, if I could do this, I could do anything. I know what it takes. I know it takes patience and consistency and stuff like that, and marketing, right? Now you just take those skills and put it into another business. and most definitely you're probably going to be successful in that, right? So, you know, save your money, do your thing in this, and then pivot and look for other businesses too. But at the same time, still build your diabetic test strip business. Still build it to the moon. You know what I mean? But to save yourself some stress, get into other businesses too, and make your money in that. Because then now you got money coming from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And now you're not so pressed. Now you're not waiting every day, thinking about shit every day, and stressed out every day. You got some other money coming in. Now you're not even thinking about stuff, and you're just like, okay, a week go by, and then boom, check drops. As opposed to every day you're thinking about the check dropping or the invoice being paid, and you're just kind of stressed out. So, and especially as you start growing, the stress is gonna be a little bit more. But anything you get into when you start growing and you start making a lot of money, you're gonna be stressed. So don't ever think, if you're new to business and stuff, don't think that, oh, it's just this business that you're gonna have stress. No, when you're doing well in anything, the stress is gonna be a little bit more. So just always know that, you know. So but yeah, guys, I got a course mentorship link down below. All right, peace.